Got another one for you from the vault tonight, and it's pretty great. In 1971, KGW reporter Jon Tuttle went out to Skamania, Washington after some reported Sasquatch sightings. Here's what he found.
It's below Beacon Rock. There's a real wide shoulder just as you go across the bridge, and I just pulled up. I just knew I had a flat, but I couldn't understand. So I got out, and I always keep my right door locked. I get on the left, and I go around with my back to the woods, and I look up and under my car, around the wheel, no flat, so I feel up in there, and while I'm feeling, I suddenly turn around and I'm face to face with him. I mean, it just felt like there was something staring at me, is why I looked.
And you were face to face with?
Eye to eye, just about 15 feet from me.
What was it?
I don't know. As far as I know, I suppose it'd be Bigfoot, but he was the biggest animal I've ever seen.
The monster that Mrs. Baxter saw was 12 feet tall, as tall as these bushes behind me. Her story is similar to dozens of others told every year in this area about people who got fleeting glimpses of the Bigfoot.
Well, the first thing we do naturally is sort of check on the people themselves. You have a lot of people who see things all the time. So before we really get serious about one of these reports, we assure ourselves that they're responsible people. And then our second step is to find out what they saw.
You've got a lot of experience as a reporter. What's your attitude about Sasquatch?
Well, I've been investigating these reports and so on, and it seems to me that there's a preponderance of evidence, and I'm, let's say, 95, 98% that there is such an animal. I want to see one, but I think there is.
Sheriff, you don't think that thing is a fake, right?
I think not. It has the possibility of being a real footprint.
What makes you think that might be a genuine footprint?
Well, as we discussed, in the locality that this was found, and the area in which we picked this out of was not in a wide open area in which somebody would have free access all the way around, but near this landing site where the trucks drove in was off to the side of the road.
If you assume that is a real footprint, that means that somewhere in your county you must have somebody that can make that kind of footprint.
That's very possible.
Dark brown, with terrible glowing eyes. His head was sort of receded, I suppose that's the word. Big teeth, long hair, I suppose it was 3 or 4 inches long. And big wide shoulders, there was no neck. I mean, it just looked like its head set right in its shoulders. I don't know, I didn't stay around to look at it very long.
No neck, you say? The plot thickens.